Looking for epic adventures without spending a dime? Check out our list of the best free RPG games on Steam, where you can dive into exciting quests and explore huge worlds, all for free. First up, we've got Palia. Although Palia garnered significant attention prior to its Steam launch, its release encountered some challenges. A lot of people didn't realize the game was in open beta because it wasn't clearly marked on the store page, and that hurt its reputation. Still, the game offers a chill life and farming sim experience, and the devs are working hard to improve it. It's got co-op play with rooms for up to 25 players, but the multiplayer features are still limited. Next, we have Reverse 1999. Reverse 1999 is a time-traveling RPG that's really easy on the eyes. You play as the Timekeeper, jumping through different time periods to uncover the mystery of the 1999 storm. The combat is turn-based and uses cards to add strategy, which is pretty cool. The only downside is that the game's localization and script could use some work, which can be a bit of a turnoff. Let's talk about Incremental Epic Hero 2. If you like RPGs and idle games, Incremental Epic Hero 2 is a fun mix of both. You'll explore a huge fantasy world, control 6 unique heroes, and collect upgrades for hours on end. Although the game begins slowly, its immense depth will keep you captivated. If you enjoy idle RPGs, this game is perfect for you. Next, we've got Town of Salem 2. If you love social deduction games, Town of Salem 2 is a great pick. It's all about strategy and figuring out who's lying and who's telling the truth. With over 50 different roles and tons of multiplayer interactions, no two games are the same. It's a little simpler than the original Town of Salem, but still just as fun and challenging. Now, let's talk about Dark and Darker. Dark and Darker is a pretty brutal dungeon crawler where you team up with others to explore creepy castles, fight monsters, and try to escape with loot. Combat's slow and tough, and the stakes are high, so it's all about strategy and teamwork. Next up, we have Sword of Convallaria. Sword of Convallaria is a tactical RPG that blends old-school pixel art with modern mechanics. It's set in a world called Arisen, where you collect and train mercenaries for turn-based battles. The game also has a story that changes depending on your choices and multiple endings to unlock. It's a bit of a gacha game, but if you're into tactical RPGs, this one's definitely a solid pick. Now, let's look at Brighter Shores. Brighter Shores is a cozy point-and-click RPG made by RuneScape's creator, Andrew Gower. It's got a great story, multiple professions, and a lot of content. The first 2 chapters are free, but you'll need to subscribe for the full game. Some people say it can get grindy, but if you like relaxed, nostalgic RPGs, it's a fun ride. Next, we've got Viking Rise Valhalla. Viking Rise Valhalla is a real-time strategy game where you lead a Viking tribe through the lands of Midgard. The graphics are stunning, and the game has real-time combat and naval battles. There are some pay-to-win mechanics that can make things tough for free players, but if you like strategy games, this one offers a lot of fun. Up next, Royal Quest Online. Royal Quest Online is a free MMORPG that lets you choose from 4 classes and 8 subclasses. You can explore a huge world, trade with others, and dive into both PvE and PvP modes. The game mixes fantasy with a bit of a futuristic vibe, and despite some pay-to-win complaints, it's got a solid fan base and a lot to offer. Finally, we have Arisen Force, Life Devotee. Arisen Force, Life Devotee is an action RPG inspired by Journey to the West. The game features stylish combat, with pixel-perfect graphics and lots of challenging enemies. You can use a mix of dodge, block, and counter moves in beautifully designed levels. If you're into action-packed RPGs, this one's definitely worth a look. Thanks for watching. We hope you found your next favorite free RPG on Steam. Remember to show your support by liking, subscribing, and clicking the bell for more fantastic game recommendations.